I had my thought. I had
You're
my
good,
thought.
you're good, you're good.
Oh my gosh. I was like, because I think I was going to talk about the FC files, to be honest.
Circle.
Oh my God. No. I was going to say, either like oh, no. Okay. I'm paused. 3, 2, 1. But like you were saying, I think like,
Just 3, 2, 1.
yeah.
So quick.
Okay, pause. All right. I can't wait until like you actually get more people and I slowly go down the list of like important people.
No. I feel like you're gonna be back a couple more times.
That's awesome.
I want you to come back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your energy, your spirit, everything is gonna be,
which is
gonna flow
crazy
great.
with the book that she wrote. You know, like just
Seriously.
like the dark gritty world that she created, and like you see this little like poppy over here, a little bubble.
Yep.
I gotta get a faja, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said he was like, I gotta put my belly in. I was like, where's your faja?
Yeah, you have that ratchet strap.
Right. Me and Alex on the side. Pull! All chest.
Yo, all you would hear in the mic was just him breathing.
He'd be like, hey guys. Oh, come here, God, grab my ass.
Alex, why'd you take that one?
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is gonna be great.
Me too, Alex. That hasn't even started.
This is gonna be great.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be hilarious.
All right.
Better when you are, brother.
Okay.
Welcome to the Black Box. Real men, real talk, real life. Grab the mic. Join the conversation.
Welcome back to the Black Box Podcast, where real men,
Real talk.
real life.
Yo.
How you doing, brother?
I am so happy that we finally got back to the podcast.
I know it's been forever.
It has been
Bro,
forever.
it's been forever.
But for everybody out there today that is tuning in, obviously, we don't have that many people that watch us. We're growing. We are growing.
I mean, we went from 100 followers to like 127.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
That's actually amazing.
We're famous.
So,
Yeah.
We're
Big town heroes. Big deal in small towns, okay?
Listen, 100 followers, I'm happy with. And over time, we're just gonna keep growing.
Oh,
absolutely.
Heck
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
So today we have a guest with us, Michaela. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You want to give a small summary of why you are here today?
Yes. So I have just completed my first book.
Woo!
And thank
Show
you.
some
Thank
love.
you.
Show some love, everybody.
Thank you.
Hit the like button. You already know. All right, local author here. Okay.
Yeah. And Alex and Raul were so supportive and so gracious, and wanted me to have an opportunity to share with maybe like a little bit of a different platform than what I would have about my book and about my story and just kind of who I am. So it's like, why would I buy a book of someone I don't know and don't care about? So we're trying to create that.
Now, listen, we may not have a lot of followers and we may not have like a huge following, but I mean, we know you. You're like super cool, super awesome. And we wanted you on, you know, not just for your book, but also just to have you on.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. We banter all the time naturally, so this is going to be great.
Oh, yeah. So at church, right? When we're at church, she makes fun
when
of
you
me.
come.
Whoa! Who's doing
You skipped today? You skipped? Don't do like you see how she just did that?
No.
I skipped 1 week. She skipped this week. So let's not go there.
Yeah, but the pastors knew where I was.
Oh my God!
Oh, we gonna do this. We gonna do this on camera. We're
Serious.
seriously doing this on camera. I thought this was supposed to be
Listen.
I studied for this. I read a book. Okay?
Oh my goodness.
I read a book.
It's true. More pages than his following count. It's
Yes.
okay.
Oh, the shots are fired out here.
I love you guys. I couldn't do this with people I hate. I promise.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
You see, it starts off quick. The bullets are flying.
Yeah.
They're flying quick. But listen, I love you so much. I care about you. When I heard that you came up with a book, I was shocked because I didn't even you didn't talk about that even being something that you were doing.
Yeah.
I don't know, I wouldn't say a hobby, but that's something you want to pursue. Yeah. Professionally, correct?
Yeah, no. I think just in general, an art like that is so vulnerable. And it's different than maybe being part of the worship team and things like that, where it's a talent. But with your art, you don't really necessarily know if you're talented yet. Yeah. Especially if it's your first book. So this was something that I really just struggled to put myself out there in. And I'm not a necessarily shy person, but
That's what I was about to say. You're not shy.
No, I'm not.
Like, from what I've noticed with you is that, like, I feel like you limit who you are. Like, you're an extrovert, but you're very much an introvert also. Like, it's like, I don't know what that's called.
An ambivert.
Time and a place.
An ambivert.
An ambivert.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, because like
Yeah.
I can see your personality is so big, right?
Yeah,
but I also
absolutely.
see you like you pull back a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I think the things that like I can do the small talk and I can engage with like anybody, make people feel loved in any crowded room, and I need to like recharge and reset. And like
Yeah.
I have better conversations like this when it's like one-on-one, and then I
Absolutely.
feel like I have the space to be vulnerable and the space like to get deep, but I won't do that in a crowd.
You won't do that in a crowd.
No.
So is that something like that you were just like since you were young, or is that something like has things happened to you where you've had to like adjust?
That's a great question. I grew up in a really big family, and then my church, my dad is a pastor, and his church is really big. So people kind of decided where I fell in the family hierarchy.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh,
Totally.
Michaela, she's just a sweet one. She's like lovable and all that stuff like that." And so I didn't feel like I could actually be like have my bad moments
Yeah.
or have like
Well, you
kind
had to
of
be, like,
darker.
perfect.
Exactly.
Because you were representing the pastor.
Right. And people
Yeah.
were like, "That's the pastor's daughter." I'm like, "I'm not like the president's daughter."
Like,
But it was
they call the wife the first lady.
I know.
Like, which is insane.
Well, they called my mom
Yeah.
like Mama Virgie. Like she was everybody's mother. So it
Yeah.
almost took away some type of like it took away some like like that this was mine.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I was sharing my entire life with like
Exactly.
hundreds of people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because see, I was also a pastor's kid, so my grandpa.
This makes so much sense now. I get it. My mom is over here.
So when I was younger, my mom and my stepfather at the time, not the one my stepfather now, she was big into drugs and selling and all that kind of stuff. So my grandparents actually took us.
Wow.
So we actually lived with our grandparents actually here, right, in this
Okay.
property.
Wow.
So we were raised, and they were always like pillars of the church. And then at some point, my grandfather ended up becoming a pastor. And then my grandmother, the pastor's wife, you know how it is, Pentecostal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, I used to get tacos to the head.
Oh my
sitting
God.
down, you know. Yeah,
Oh
see,
my God. Being in the parking lot and then they're like, smile when you walk in the door. I'm like, no, I'm crying.
So excited.
100%.
To help everybody all the time.
To be everybody's everything, you needed to pray for strangers. You need to be willing to like befriend things and like don't be around your friend. Make friends with the new people. So I'm like, you couldn't be a kid in church.
Yeah, we had to be leaders.
We had to be every ministry before the ministry was established.
Yes.
Oh
We had to be. I remember my grandparents would always like you know how since they were leaders, right, and people needed help. Like let's say moving. Let's just use moving.
Yeah.
My grandparents would just offer our help, and then we
The
would
boys
get paid
would
in
do it.
food.
Yeah.
I mean,
We would get paid in food.
I love
Yeah.
getting paid in
That
food.
used to make me so mad, Michaela. I'm telling you, Michaela, that used to make me so.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
you were voluntold.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, they're willing and able and stuff like that. And that's kind of why I like will not do that with my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter, like when people are like, "Oh, she can come to," no, I'm actually gonna protect her sleep schedule and she's gonna stay home and we're gonna have a babysitter because my life was the church and I want her to know that there's a balance and that I'm gonna protect that balance. If she wants to be home and doesn't have to go to this thing. Now, if it's like VB, I'm gonna push you with certain things because just like your teeth, just like your homework, you're going to church.
Yeah.
But if it's like, hey, I have to do something, I'm not gonna force that obligation on you. You have a choice in that. I want you to want to come, not being forced to come and then get bitter because that's a place you couldn't leave.
Absolutely.
You had no choices in that place.
So do you? I mean, just saying what you're saying is because you're actually growing pretty fast in the church.
Yeah.
It's interesting to hear that, like,
Yeah.
for you to be someone that's come from that background to then already be diving back into leadership as strong as you are diving into leadership. do you see yourself on that pathway to becoming like a pastor or a pastor's wife?
Oh, God, I hope not. No.
First, like Box Podcast.
Just
You
so
heard
you know,
that.
Pastor Ryan and Jody watched the podcast.
Yeah, no, and they know. Like
They
I've
probably
told.
know way more than us.
Yeah, no,
absolutely.
it's not, and there's nothing I feel like wrong with that calling, and it's not that I even don't necessarily feel like called. I don't necessarily feel one or the other right now. I think so. The leadership development that we're being taught in church right now, has been a lot of like inner healing,
Yeah.
especially for things that happened in the church. There's been points where I had to write letters to my dad asking for his forgiveness because I couldn't even understand the weight, but I blamed him for it anyway, that he didn't carry it well. And like, who am I to say that when you had no examples except like you don't know what you don't know until you realize you didn't know.
I love that you just said you don't know what you don't know.
So
absolutely.
I understand now the weight of a yes. So if your yeses are yeses and your no's are no's, I'm going to pause because I don't know if that's a yes. And if it's a yes, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it to the fullness of what I can. And if it's a no, I'm not going to be like, well, no, I changed my mind either. Yeah. So when it comes to like that, I want to know that I have a good balance and I want to feel so 100% certain that this is like what I'm supposed to do.
How did that lifestyle and that, all of that stuff in your past kind of influence you into writing a book,
Yeah, that's a great question. I like my character Diggory that I wrote. Diggory is an orphan, and I struggle with that orphan mentality. Even though I had a very present father, and even though he had a very present father, he struggles with that like orphan mentality of kind of feeling so separated, that you don't truly feel like owned or that like family. And I think I struggled with the church taking away like parts of my childhood unintentionally. And it was like, it wasn't necessarily even wrong. It was just not what I really expected when your dad is called to Philadelphia at the age of 8 and you pack up your whole life and you leave.
That's tough.
And it boomed.
Yeah. Especially being so young, kids don't understand the calling as much as we do now.
They're not going to.
And exactly.
Yeah.
And they're never going to. So, but that is,
Yeah, and so when people started like inviting themselves over or coming over for holidays, things like that, it made me feel like I almost had to take a step back in my own family. And the more steps I took, it wasn't like they were like, hey, you need to get in the background. It was things that I was taking on myself, feeling like they need my parents more than I do. So I'm taking steps back and realizing that I don't feel like these are my, like, that I don't feel connected.
Well, I think what you're trying to say is that you've put your problems aside for everybody else. Absolutely. And that's kind of what happens when you are a pastor's kid. Because you see like some of these people are going through some real issues.
Right. You're like, I'm struggling in this class and you have a drug addiction.
Exactly.
It's like 6'7".
It's like this. Fine, I'll hang out with your kids while you're
I'm gonna go down, we're gonna play and everything like that. And even though I really haven't seen my parents this week, like it's fine.
Yeah. No. And then you actually get used to that pattern. And it becomes normalized.
And you don't become relational. Like, now my parents did truly the best that they could, and we've come such a long way, but we've also had to, like, do counseling. Because it was, like, it got bad. To be like, hey, like, I need to forgive you for things, and I need you to forgive, like, we need to, like, be able to be on the same page, because now we're adults, and a relationship is a choice at this point. So
I don't want to have that resentment towards them
at all, especially when it's like it was for a beautiful reason, but that didn't mean there wasn't collateral.
Yes,
absolutely.
Because we're not perfect, and humans like are always going to have collateral in decisions we're making, especially when it's like we're dealing with people.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
so it really affected. Like it allowed me. It was very cathartic. Allowed me to feel everything that I feel about what I understand about being an orphan to this character.
Yeah.
But how do you like get out of that like mindset? How do you get out of that darkness because it's not for you?
So when did you start creating this character? Like what like made you actually put them down on the paper?
Yeah. So it's not easy, and I could be alone in this, writing in the perspective of a guy when you're a girl.
Listen, writing and being an author in general is not. I could never do it. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination.
I definitely couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I personally think females are better authors, and the reason why I say that is because I always think of that spaghetti.
Yeah, waffle analogy.
Spaghetti thing. Yeah. You guys can think of like 10 things at a time, and like I feel like a story has so many different parts.
Yeah,
and you have to think ahead. Okay, so how does this correlate to this part?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How does
For
this
me,
tie into this?
I'd be like Cat in the Hat. If I'm writing a book, that's where I'm going.
Green eggs and ham.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, and I'd kill at it.
You know,
listen, write children's books. There's never not a need.
Well, honestly, there is.
But creating a story now, mind you, I got to read this book.
Yeah.
Yes, they did get previews.
We got to read this book before anybody else got to read this book.
So, like, hands down.
Yes, absolutely.
Very good.
An amazing book.
Very good book.
Let me get into it real quick. By the way, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Don't forget to share the podcast. We are going to be putting links on to whenever. Oh, well, the book isn't released yet. So when's the release date?
Yes, the book is coming out officially for anyone who wants it on Amazon, July 1st.
Okay.
There'll be paperback, hardback, because I am a paperback and hardback girly.
Me too.
But then there's also ebooks for those who
really
want to take
weird
it to
reading the
travel.
book on my phone.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I have literally so many books that I cannot, without making my apartment collapse in itself, buy another book. So I do have to do ebooks here.
Terrible.
Yeah. They have this move. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. So yeah, when the book comes out, we'll put a link on. And do you have a Amazon affiliate page that's already linked to it or no?
No, I have to create all of that.
Right.
I just changed the cover, this is the new cover. So then
awesome.
Yes.
That's really good.
Thank you so much. It's called the Anwar Chronicles because there will be more than one book.
Woo!
And then the first of this series is the Orphan on the Wall.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I already read it, so
I already read it too.
You guys are gonna have to tune in and get this book when it comes out. We definitely want to have let's get back into it because we jumped out. And now it's like all serious.
Okay. So let's talk. Let's talk a little bit more about your book. So let's talk about. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody.
Right.
Let's talk about more of the world of Anwar.
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about like that world building because
Hazarmaveth.
Huh?
Hazarmaveth.
I am terrible.
No, also fantastical names are so hard.
Yeah.
I wrote it and I literally don't even I don't try to pronounce it. I just pass it. I'm like, I'm
impressed with your name choices.
Well, actually, all the names have meanings. Like if you Google any of their names, they all have meanings. Yes. Yes. So Diggory literally means lost one.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Interesting.
Yes. And then
never mind.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yes. Gotcha.
And Abaddon means the dark one. Anwar means light. So if you it, and it's up to you because it's like the names in the fantasy genre, fantastical names are not uncommon, and names that are kind of looking crazy are not uncommon. But for me, I'm I want my names to have meanings. I don't just want them to look crazy.
Yeah.
I want them to if you want to understand this, dig deeper. Because every book has the opportunity for you to dig deeper and kind of peel back the layers, but you have to want to.
Yeah. I think sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think my favorite part about reading fantasy books that are a little bit darker, a little bit more gritty is the world. I really enjoy learning about the world.
Yes.
And every single chapter you're kind of oh wait, there's this going on. There's this war that happened 17 years ago and then this happened or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you were building your world, let's hold on. When you were building the kingdom, right? With the wall, I can't say the name. I tried.
Hazarmaveth.
Okay.
You're good.
I got it.
You're totally fine.
It's hard, dude.
It is hard.
Believe me, I didn't start pronouncing it until people started asking me about it, and I was like, oh, dang it, I gotta say these out loud.
Yeah, seriously. When you were building that world, were you taking inspiration from things that are happening now, or maybe stories that you've read in your past, or video games you played?
Yeah, that's great. Oh, that's a great question. I am a huge Narnia and Lord of the Rings
Oh,
fan.
nice.
Nice.
When I was reading this, I was like,
I
Yeah.
hope
she
so.
is like,
I was given.
because I love Narnia.
Yeah.
I
me too.
hope so.
I
That
love
was
Narnia.
that's the like that was my hope and my that I want that nostalgic feeling of like there's another world and there's like
Mhm.
a little bit of magic, but there's darkness and there's whimsy and there's
Yeah.
there's things going on. And so when I was literally picturing like Hazarmaveth, um, I thought more of like Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
And if you've seen the movie, there's this Rohan when it was being possessed, like when the king was being possessed, the place was just desolate.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
the flag literally fell on the floor because it's like no one was caring about the kingdom, and that's what I
Yeah.
wanted to look like. I wanted you to feel like the dust in your mouth. I wanted you to hear the gravel
wow.
when you walked. I wanted you to feel hungry, to feel
Yeah.
cold, to feel dark.
Wow.
And so that was
Wow.
like because whenever I like watch that movie, I kind of like literally like kind of like curl up
Yeah.
because I feel cold. I feel like forgotten.
Mhm.
So for me, right? I listened to the book because I was working.
That's so cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I was. So don't call me a cheater.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but
Listen.
I did a little bit of both. I did a little bit
Yeah.
of both. Yeah.
So the book took me at like doing it that way. It took about 2 hours and a half
No.
to
Not
read the
bad.
entire book.
Not
But-
bad.
Right? But
Some
I
of the
was literally
movie.
I'm mowing because I do landscaping and stuff like that. And we have a property that takes us 2.5 hours
Yeah.
to do. And I'm like, next page, next page, next page, next page. Because I was in there.
Good.
Yeah.
Like I was doing my job, but I was there.
And that's
Nice.
literally all an author wants to hear. Like that is
Yeah.
the most
Absolutely.
validating thing. I don't have to be a bestseller. I don't have to
Well,
be
no,
like
we're gonna get you there.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We want to
I've told
Yeah.
everybody about this book.
Yes.
I haven't told them about the book, but I've told them that there is a book, and everybody that's interested in stuff.
Yeah,
like that,
that's so sweet. But like
125 people.
yeah.
So that's all you.
That's all I need. You do your part. You do your part.
Yeah.
We all know one other person who needs to read this book.
Oh yeah.
Why?
So it's such a validating feeling because you're like, this is something like it becomes your baby. Like it becomes what you care
It's your
about.
heart on a page.
Literally,
You know
it
what I
is the most vulnerable like thoughts and like you were like describing it. You're like it's a little gritty and it's a little dark and you're like it's darker than what I expected from me.
Yeah.
And that was so interesting because I'm like, no, that means it's there.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing I can write from an experience I haven't been in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I get you.
But like,
isn't that
sure,
the whole point of fantasy, though?
So like
For
leave.
you to explore your mind, like
for other people too. But I feel like for the author, you have to like be willing to step into the place because you're literally being like, hey, follow me.
That makes sense.
But I
We're
know how to
trying
navigate
escape.
this.
We're
Yes.
trying to escape, but the author is putting their
We're
past,
living in
present,
it.
and
Yes.
future, and whatever they're living in on the page.
Yeah,
So-
we have to make it a place. So we have to go in and start carving these buildings. We have to start like landscaping
yes, yeah.
to make it so that you get you
I
know
like how you did
like
that.
exactly. So you know where I'm like hey, now you know like here you go. Now it's a full place for you to discover. If I just wrote the land of Hazarmaveth and then just kept going, you'd be
Yeah.
like, is it like
does it look like?
right? There's no
Swords is there.
literally. But you were like you're like, oh, it felt like Narnia. It felt like Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, those are the elements that I was taking from it. So
Yeah.
if you're saying that it felt like that, then I did my job.
Yeah, no, you
Absolutely.
did definitely. Like your attention to detail
Mhm.
was definitely in there.
I wasn't at first. My editor,
No.
shout out to my editor because she was so like she was like, you need to like. She goes, don't show, not tell me. And I was like, oh, you're right. So there's times where I'm like, I felt embarrassed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't say that I'm embarrassed. My cheeks were flushed. I felt my palms get hot.
Yeah,
And like,
I definitely.
I bit my,
gosh,
like, I was biting
yes.
my thing. Like, I'm like, yeah, there's these things that like, it's harder to write because you just want to say like, I gasped. And it was like, the air was kicked out of my lungs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to make the reader kind of visualize it. And that's like, I mean,
Well,
like I said, being an author is not easy.
Not just visualize it, but feel it.
Yeah, but like feel it. Yeah.
Feel it. And I when I was mowing, I can't lie, I felt it. Because I can't give away anything. God,
Yeah.
Gosh, it's so hard. That's so hard to
you.
explain it to you
Not
guys
fun.
without giving away something.
I want to know more.
I know. So I do have a question for you.
Please.
Right? While you're writing this book, was there a character that kind of just like you pictured this, but it ended up like just going somewhere completely different, and obviously you ended up loving that, but who took its own route?
That's a great question. I actually love that question because Ablendan, I wrote him, and he was always just like very like he was a very not misunderstood, but he was a very manipulated character. And
It's toxic.
very.
It's like a toxic ex-girlfriend.
He
Honestly,
was.
he's my favorite character.
Yeah.
No, Diggory all day.
Yeah. So, when I wrote him, I was like, because there's a shift that happens, and I was like, it almost came out of like left field when I first wrote it, and I was like, no, the shift almost like needs to be there. There needs to be things when you're in a toxic relationship, you don't really know you're in a toxic relationship until someone, a green flag, comes in, and you're like, oh, that's actually like.
Yeah.
There's something different.
Yeah.
So that's where I needed that character to kind of be like, this isn't anything different. You just couldn't see the signs because you'd only lived in this. You'd only experienced this. And that's why like it was so important to expand Diggory's world with these other characters that I added and being like, no, this isn't what you deserve. But there's someone like this in everyone's life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. And Ablendan, I'm gonna get it, right?
You got it.
I'm gonna get it. Ablendan, I think for me is like one of like, and I think we spoke about it before we started recording, is one of like the more like realistic characters for me personally, and I really like connect with him because like he's not just a villain, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yes, he's manipulative. Yes, he kind of loves Diggory, but he loves Diggory in the way that he was raised to love. You know, like it's that kind of like. And like I said, we spoke about it before, like nature versus nurture type of battle. You know what I mean? I did like the fact that Diggory finally realized, like, okay, this isn't probably good for me anymore. You know, and I don't want to spoil it. I want to say it so bad, but I think that moment when Ablendan did that, you know,
don't give it away. No, don't give it away.
When he reached that point,
when he reached that point of just like. Where like Diggory's like
the truth came out.
You know, and it's just, oh my god, it's such a good book. I want to talk more about it.
The thing I loved about it is that even afterwards, even after that scene happened, he still was trying to like not justify it, but like still trying to hold on to that relationship or understand it.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
I think it's like, I think that there's like, for me, there are so many people in my life, and I like loyalty is a huge thing. I think that like, I think growing up in the church and having so many people leave without explanation, offended or things like that. Like you have people that, so like loyalty is a huge thing for me. So I get like there are so many times where like we have someone in our life who should not be in our life and we justify it.
Yeah.
And we're like, they're family. But I've known them forever, and I've known them, and I'm like, but they're literally bringing you down.
They're eating you.
They're literally like, exactly. It's like they're running you dry. They're a leech in your life, and like there can still be love and boundaries.
Absolutely.
Love and distance.
Absolutely.
And it's like for the betterment, because you like they will only let you go so far if you don't like release yourself.
You allow what's like for the most part, like you allow what happens to you from other people.
100%.
Like for me personally, I am very big on loyalty. I'm very big on trust.
Yeah.
So when I feel like that has been broken, I do tend to put you in a different category. Yeah, I mean, so my social meter, hey, what's up? How you doing? But I'm not calling you late at night when I need something.
Is that why you don't call me anymore?
Yeah.
You always gotta turn it. You always got. How about the fact that you sleep? So
how does that make you feel?
The day.
How does that make you feel?
Oh my god, he calls me and I was like, I'm just sleeping. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm sleeping, and I'm like,
if you do not put on Do Not Disturb on your phone.
Yeah, no,
I never do that.
I try not to call him because his schedule is so weird.
Yeah.
His schedule's weird.
Yeah. Listen, I'm married to a weird schedule, so I get that. Yeah. But
better than I do.
you were saying you're like I'm loyal too.
Yeah. I'm a very loyal person. So for me personally, when I feel betrayed, unless there was unless it also depends on the situation, obviously. I think that definitely matters.
Sure.
But if I feel betrayed in some type of way, typically I will step back, and you will know I step back.
Yeah.
Like just by who I am as a person, I give energy to people that give energy to me.
Yeah, I think what I loved about Diggory and Ablendan's like interaction was like there needed to be a confrontation. It was too deep. Like the roots were there. There was such an emotional soul tie that they had with each other that it's like they needed the conversation.
Right,
They needed.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Was it real? Like I need to know for me because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, was Ablendan's relationship with Diggory like real?
I did have that question. Go ahead.
Or was it just he was just playing his part? You know what I mean?
That's such a good question. And that's like,
I need to know.
Yeah, I mean, I always want to leave some of it up to the reader and how they feel about it. To me,
listen, hey,
I know.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, you both are, you literally both are doing the same thing.
He's such a mic hog. You know what I mean?
Literally had like 3 questions.
I know.
Don't I got you. Don't worry about it. No, so
that was the softest, the sweetest joke I've ever seen in my life.
That's too funny.
It's still in slow motion on the computer.
Right. She's giving secrets up. Quiet.
Oh my god.
Okay, my bad.
No, for story time. For me, Ablendan's his own armor had a chink. So
like
he like it's what separated him from what he is and what he was told to do. He was more human than what the person asked of him, where he came from. So it's like, hey, because redemption is not lost on any of us.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
So I think that's like what's important. It's like, hey, we can make our choices, and redemption is always an option. But like everything else, free will and choice.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it can't hurt, and that doesn't mean like they were all bad.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's so hard to talk about the story without actually talking.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I wanted to do the podcast like after it was released, and we just do like spoilers.
No, we want people to like.
Yeah, we want to build interact. No, I'm so glad.
Excited,
it's actually like making me think about things in a different way, and I have to describe things in a different way. So I'm loving it. I just didn't think, I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do this. It's been great.
Dumbing it down for us, like 100%.
Oh, heck, she has to. She has to. She's dealing with someone that probably hasn't read a book since high school.
I mean, honestly,
I'm dead serious.
And I'm so glad that like first of all that you, like the audio like you were able to like it was fluid because I feel like if it's not written well, hearing it would even make it that much more choppy.
Well, I will say this.
And
the beginning took me a second. The beginning took
a lot of
there was
building.
a lot.
It was a lot of information.
You was throwing a lot at first. I'm like, where am I? What am I doing? What's going on? Where am I I'm catching this.
Also, we didn't get the final revision because we were doing the podcast before the final revision. So I still did edits. There is things I've added that you guys don't know about. There are things I've changed. No, I had
I'm over here.
Wait, this is like when you go onto you put the DVD in, and it's like, all right, you got the movie, but you got bloopers, you got deleted scenes.
Right, there's an extended edition. That's all there is.
Okay.
This is the author cut.
This is the author cut. Awesome. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to read it again.
Heck yeah.
When it comes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you guys also need the hard copy, you know?
Yes,
You have
yes.
to
I
get
want
the solid
100%
Well, no,
thing.
I
of the
want to. I
signed
want
it.
to.
Because I want to put it right there for all your interview, for all
Okay.
things. You have to like,
Oh
hey,
my
this is
gosh,
someone we
yeah.
had on our
See,
podcast. This is
she's good.
That is
listen.
really
I
good.
interview the manager.
You saw her.
That
She
is
just
really
did that.
smart. That is
She's
really
just
smart.
like, boom, we're gonna put that right up there.
Yeah.
Advertisement forever.
100% free PR.
Hey, listen,
Heck yeah.
listen. The book is that good.
Yeah,
I
it
appreciate
is.
it.
It is
I
The
really
really-
book
good.
is
I
that
really
good.
enjoyed
I can
it.
stand behind it, and I can
Yeah.
say, heck yeah.
So
Yeah.
listen, I love reading. I haven't read. I don't have the time to read. I haven't had the time.
Oh
to
Sure.
read
yeah. Okay,
for,
Raul.
whatever, bro.
Okay, Raul.
But this was a book that I actually like sat down and like
Mm.
and like read, and I'd probably keep it right next to my Bible, to be
Mm.
honest with you. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
such a good.
it's such
Yeah.
a good book, and it
Thank
actually
you.
I mentioned this before. Like it was like super like nostalgic for like books that I've read in the past or books that I'm like super into because I'm really into like that medieval or like
Yeah,
fantasy
yeah,
world
yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
So what I want to say, right, is that I'm gonna draft up a contract, right? And so when you get a movie deal,
Oh, I want to be in the movie
because I really
You
feel
can
like
make
you
me
might
a
get a
dwarf.
movie deal.
Oh
I'll
my
be
gosh.
a toad.
Okay.
I don't care.
2%.
No, if it comes,
Greedy. I'm not greedy.
I'm not asking for a
I'm
lot.
not asking for a lot.
Yeah.
if it comes because of this podcast, sure, you get your 2%.
You heard it.
You get your
heard it.
2%.
I want to be
Okay,
an actor.
Yeah.
Put
You
me
want to
in
be
it.
in? You are an actor. You act all day.
all day long.
You act all day.
long. I want to be in that movie.
Raul's at work.
I want to be in that movie.
Even if I'm a freaking extra, I want to be in there.
Listen, Raul's at work working on machines and don't know what he's doing.
Whoa.
He's acting all day.
Listen, bro. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
He's over there on YouTube. How do you fix this?
Ask ChatGPT. What does this look like? I see where you're going wrong.
Yeah, I go back and forth with my Jarvis all day.
That's so
We
funny.
fix stuff together.
You're not crazy. I know the mistake you're making is very common.
Yes.
You just need to press the on button.
It's funny because it's so true.
Yeah, no, I love Chatty and we get along great.
Chatty?
Chatty.
That's yours?
You
Mine's
call it
just
Chatty.
Chatty, yeah.
Good. I like that.
Chatty is my boy. He's
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
You see,
Don't do
until I
that.
have the meta glasses and I look like Iron Man, it's Chatty.
I want to get them.
I want to get them too. Me
Dude,
and Amanda have been talking about getting them.
Christian came over to the house the other day.
He had them on. They're so cool.
They are so cool.
My dad, my brother, and then I think my father-in-law have them, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna be lusting after their glasses because they look better on me anyway. So I'm gonna just wait.
I have to wait.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't. I can buy them.
They're expensive.
But they're expensive because if I get them, I want them.
You also prescription. 100%.
Yeah, and that's the more expensive.
So that'll take those glasses like that are like $400 to like $600-700.
100%.
And they're so nice. I've listened to like music with them on, and it's like awesome.
Yeah. My dad, when he like first was holding my baby, he had the meta glasses on so he could take pictures without like having. He's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like,
so funny.
The boomer generation over there.
Yeah. I was like, that makes sense. I was like, all right, killing two birds with one stone,
Yeah,
getting pictures of your grandbaby is really cute.
So for this book, you said it's gonna be a trilogy.
Yes, I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm.
I know what the second book is going to be about.
Have you started writing it? Yeah.
No, I also like just finished like final like commas where they need to be and like all the punctuation and like spacing and formatting. Like I just finished that and then like proofed that. So I'm like, I want to feel like I can take like a breath. And also I feel like if I go right into it, it's gonna be a little sloppy or rushed because I'm like, do I want to do a time gap? Do I want to do, or do I kind of want to do it exactly where it left off on the cliffhanger? So
Don't
there's
get me wrong. I was kind of upset with you about the cliffhanger.
Good. That's exactly because I used to hate cliffhangers. I would write angry letters to the author, and I'm like, "Can you-"
next page, and they're like, it's done. There's no more pages. What?
Yeah.
You definitely left us on a good cliffhanger. I was super upset, but I mean, it is what it is because I was in that world, and now I wasn't in that world.
Yeah.
And then.
And now you want more.
Now I'm back in my regular world.
Yeah, I know.
I'm cutting grass.
I know. It sucks.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's like one of like the worst parts of getting into like a book series that only has one book, because you want more.
Yeah.
Now you have to wait however long it takes.
Well, that's what I'm
for her
saying.
to make
There might
another
be a
book.
movie deal coming.
Oh my
There might be a
word.
movie deal coming.
Well, one can dream.
Yeah. It's like watching an episode of a show, of like newest show, and it's just one episode. That's it. Where's the next one?
Oh yeah.
Well, I also hate I feel like even small like independent authors when they just wrote one book and then they kind of gave up on it because maybe it wasn't a bestseller. And I'm like, okay, but me, like this small town girl in like Philly, like I wanted the next book, like I cared about it, and so you didn't do it for me. And even though your audience wasn't huge, like I was still part of the audience.
You were still part of it.
So
it's kind of like a letdown.
100%. And I would like look for it, and I literally wrote letters to authors. I would email authors and be like, can you please just finish the book because I feel like I need that closure. So
Yeah.
I'm like, again, if there's one or two people that want want to have that closure, I'm like, hey, I'm doing it for that version of me who also wanted it.
But you can also understand in the sense of like, if a book doesn't sell well, there's a lot that a lot more than I would know, but there's a lot that goes into a book.
Yeah, no.
For it to not generate what you were expecting it to generate or close to it.
Sure. And back then it was a lot different because you had to go through a publishing company. And luckily now, if you're an independent author, you can self-publish, which is what I'm doing.
Can?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why it's selling through Amazon, because it's like, sure, they take portions of it. So every book I sell, it's like I'm not getting like the number that you're seeing on Amazon.
Yeah.
Because they're taking like portions and stuff like that, but I still have like copyrights and royalties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also like I outsourced an editor because I'm like, I need to step back from this. I need the edits to be unbiased because I will overly judge and I will never actually finish.
Yeah.
Which is why it took me so long to finish the book, because I kept trying to edit myself and then I would never progress because I just spent so much time being like rewriting and everything, and I wouldn't get past chapter whatever.
No.
So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna like kind of plow through, and then there was a lot of edits. I think I had like 3 or 4 rounds of like editing, and it was like quite literally quite exhausting.
Yeah.
So there's physical skin in the game that you put in, but then also her services were she was worth every single penny.
Yeah.
But it was like a couple $100.
No.
No, it wasn't. It was
No.
I mean, it probably got it got up there. But it was like I'm like, hey, I'm investing in myself and investing in this for like the first time, and like, and I feel like that's sometimes why I struggled to finish it, because I was like, is it worth all the time and effort? And then, just you guys coming here and being like, it was so good. I felt like I was part of the world. I'm like, okay, then that for me was worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have this question that may be hard to put out there for you, because I might not even ask the question correctly.
That's fine.
With now in 2026, AI booming,
AI music,
AI this, AI that,
It's crazy.
AI authors.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does like you're getting into this lane of becoming an author and being an author, and the fact that AI now is like literally taking over a lot of these things, how is that affecting your passion, your lane?
It's truly like, it's really scary.
Yeah.
And it's also really sad. I think because there's so much heart and passion and time for us that takes milliseconds. And then, but also because we're feeding Chatty so much information and so much emotional response, it's able to create that in stories. That like, the reason you care about this character is because I care about this character so much that I'm describing this character, making you fall in love with this character.
Yeah.
And they're able to do that because they've understood how to say the right things, write the right things to kind of portray that emotional aspect that they cannot have.
Yeah.
And so that part is like, that for me is more of like the danger aspect of like, when I asked like Chatty, like, hey, how do I unnozzle like something like that, like a basic, hey, I don't understand how to do this, and they're like trying to over validate me and reassure me. I'm like, homie,
I'm not a sad puppy right now.
right? I was like, this is like intense. I was like, I don't actually like that. Like, I don't like this. Like, you're doing amazing. You're doing. I'm like, right. I'm like, stop trying to like. It feels weird. It feels like a robot.
Yeah.
A robot literally trying to like convince me of something. But the fact that like a lot of people are allowing that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people are loving that.
Yeah.
And so then I'm kind of going on like the whole tangent and like back to trying to reel it back in. I think that like it will only succeed if we let it. So if like care about authors, care about people, and know what's real.
Well, I just feel
Support
like
your local business.
Yeah, I just feel for sure, but I really feel like okay, hold on. Let me just bring this back a bit because
Yeah.
I believe both sides of the coin, and this is weird. How am I going to put this out here? AI for me has been such a help on so much
Right.
stuff that I have to do.
Absolutely.
So I can't even sit here and act like I don't use it.
No,
right?
no. None of us are.
But then there is that scary aspect of, is AI going to take over?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're creating something that's smarter than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where does that leave you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Honestly, I mean, I'm using this to answer questions that I should know.
Exactly.
Huh?
But I do, for some, I know, but like I do believe in that, like it being like a tag team type situation. Awesome. But once it becomes one of those like AI is more important than the person,
Well,
that's where I get scared.
Right. Well, I think it's like it's a resource. It's not your crutch.
Thank you.
So I think that I'm like, hey, if I don't know this, but if I'm going to it for every stupid question that I have, I'm not actually taking ownership of the things I don't know and can find out. I'm literally just being like, oh, I don't have to figure this out myself. I don't have to do anything for myself anymore.
Yeah.
And that's when it starts taking over, like, it takes over the ownership of figuring it out and the resourcefulness that you also possess. So it's like, hey, this is my one and only resource. It's like, no, you can actually figure it out. You can actually call someone. Like if something breaks down, like my car, like I'm like, there's things I will outsource first. And then if I'm like, okay, we all don't know it.
Yeah.
Sure. And if it's something like on my computer that I'm like, okay, like I need help with, like, I'm not understanding why this audio isn't X, Y, and Z. Sure. But I'm like, if I don't know how to cook something, or like, hey, am I doing this right? I'm gonna call my mom.
There you go. Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love that. I love that so much.
So it's like, hey, like, what did we do before ChatGPT when we didn't know something? We used people.
Yeah.
We used people. I use sometimes Google. Not gonna lie.
Right, but what if, like, but sometimes Google gave you the runaround.
Yeah. No, yeah. No,
you search for one
sure.
thing and it's like 700 other things.
Right, and
like,
so then
Google also made you look. Like, you also kind of
did research. You still had to do research.
And then you find some crazy thing like, oh, I didn't know that penguins, mated for life. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
listen,
definitely, for sure.
There's a word, there's a name for that. It's called the uncanny valley. It's something that's like just human enough, but not human enough. It's like it's kind of weird to say. It's like,
no. I get what you're saying.
there's like some pictures, like a lot of pictures are like uncanny valley, where it's like, okay, that's a person, but that's not a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like if you're like
really weird
on TikTok, there'll be AI people singing and the voice will sound, and a lot of people are convinced, and I'm like, you have to like actually like look.
Yeah.
The mouth is not with the lyrics and stuff like that, and I'm like, there's something slightly off, and I also feel like people are losing their discernment.
Yes, we're getting
desensitized to. We're getting too comfortable with like overstimulation and over like so much media, so much so quickly, so much instant gratification that we're like, oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Like, and I'm like, that wasn't even a real person.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You're liking bots right now.
Yeah. Honestly,
thank you for saying that, because there's so much propaganda.
100%.
There's so much propaganda. Like they said something about the other day, like one of our destroyers, one of our boats got blew up. Yeah. And I was like,
oh, your cruises, yeah.
Yeah, like one of our boats got blew up, and they showed like a video of one of our boats getting blown up.
And then the
and
virus
it never happened.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it was AI.
It was AI.
No, but I agree with you. And like the conspiracy theorist of me is like, I don't believe in coincidences, especially in timeliness of like things getting overly exposed. So it's like right now people are not knowing what's true and what's not. They're being told things, and then they're like, and it's smoke and mirrors. So they're being told things, and then they're like, oh my gosh, like we could see this, but we're like, oh, but is it AI? And like all this stuff like that. And I'm like, so that's where I'm like, what's so important is like discernment, is really being grounded in like what you and I don't know doesn't matter. What is like the Holy Spirit saying? about this time
Absolutely.
of like what at the end of the day, what I do and do not know, he is all knowing. What I do and do not see, he sees all. So
Absolutely.
what am I called to do? Am I called to know all things? No, I'm called to pray about all things. So that's what's been really like, believe me, as a mom, you guys are parents.
Yeah.
Like it is so scary. The things that have been.
We're parents.
What the hell am I?
Rob's at work all the time.
Dude,
What kind of parenting do you do? You come home and sleep.
I was like,
why would you say that?
He has no time for his kids.
I do have time for my kids.
You just said earlier you work 7 days a week. What time do you have? Hey, what's up, little guy? Go to bed.
Me and him went to Walmart together. Whatever, man.
I'm joking.
Do you know why I'm working so much?
Father.
Do you even know why I'm working so much? You probably don't even know why I'm working so much.
I do know why you're working.
Oh, why?
Because you got bills.
I mean, yeah.
No.
No, you're going camping.
Yeah, I'm going camping.
Without your kid.
With my kid.
I'm
taking my son camping.
Are you going camping with your kid?
All these extra
Are you going?
I did.
No.
Raul didn't go.
This one.
I didn't.
Okay, so you're not going to this one? Oh, okay.
Well, because I actually.
Anyway. So he's not going camping with his kid. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah, that is
working
crazy.
All these hours. So
I know.
I'm tag teaming me. Why is that?
I had to level the playing field.
It's the balance.
Bro, you caught me so off guard with that. I was like, is Sanjay not your kid?
Wait a second. Something I don't know.
Yeah, I was like,
I thought about it.
I'm so confused. I'm like, huh?
Bro, I was like,
I'm a kid.
I was like, I was so scared that this is how you're gonna tell him. I was like,
breaking news.
I was like, 4 hours on Amazon.
I'll tell you.
It's so funny.
Oh
my gosh, that is so.
Bring it back. We gotta bring it back.
That was.
You took it out of left field, Raul.
You what?
That's so crazy.
Rolling clip. All right, let's
My cheeks hurt. That was hilarious.
I was
that
crying.
was so funny. I was so scared. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that she was your kid.
No, he is definitely.
Yeah, I was like, right. I was like, copy and paste.
Raul, 100. You know what he said to me? What? First, he said, "Hey, Theo, I heard your dog died." First thing he said to me today. First, I heard your dog died. I'm like, thanks, Poppy, for bringing it up. Oh, no.
He's like single tear.
I told him, I said, before he left to your house to go hang out with Legend, I said, buddy, when you get to Theo's house, if he's home, make sure you say, hey, Theo, and you give him a hug. That's all I said. And he's like, why do I have to give him a hug? I was like, because his dog died. And he's like, which dog? I'm like, Dorito. He's like, Dorito died? I'm like, yeah, Dorito died. He's like, okay. And I said, okay, so when you get to Theo's house, what are you going to do? I'm going to go inside, find him, and give him a hug. I said, okay. Not, hey, Theo, heard your dog died.
Yeah, he was like walking out. He's like, hey, Theo, heard your dog died. Hey, Poppy. And he gives me a hug. You know what I mean?
That's too cute.
It's like one of those, like, kids just.
Yeah, the darndest things.
The darndest things they just say. And I was just I was like.
He is my kid.
Wow. Yeah, 100%.
That is so much.
100%. There is no margin where he is not yours.
Oh
That's so funny.
100%.
Yeah, copy and paste. Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, honestly. Hopefully this kid that's on the way is not me anymore.
Why would you say that?
I don't need enough me's.
Oh yeah.
I have one me to raise.
I
don't need too many more me's.
So, for this book, what is the one thing you want the people to take away from this book?
That's such a good question. You guys had amazing questions, by the way. Like, I was super, super impressed. I feel,
for this.
Yeah.
I mean, we had like bad time.
A lot of time.
And I wanted to apologize to you for canceling.
No, it worked out. It worked out so well.
She had a wedding.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a wedding.
You did say that.
I did.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it worked out.
Take it back.
It worked out well. No, you don't need to apologize. It's definitely.
Yeah.
So I think that more than anything, no story is unfinished. Like where we start is not where we have to end. that free will and redemption is a choice, and that's open and able for all of us. That is like no one's too far gone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is a great way to end it. Guys, thank you so much for watching the podcast.
Actually, Michaela, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. I literally had so much more fun than I thought I was. And I thought I was gonna have a good time.
Wow, hold up.
No, I thought I was gonna have a good time, but I'm like, my cheeks are hurting. I was like cracking up. It was so funny.
Honestly, it was really good.
Well, I wanted to say thank you also to all the people out there, the fans. Pay attention to all the links that Raul was going to put.
Absolutely.
I have no idea where he's going to put it on here, so I'm not even going to act like I know where it's going to be at. Yep. So please pay attention. Her book's going to be selling on Amazon and a bunch of other places. Buy it.
Yes.
I'm telling you, buy it. You're going to love it. I stand by it.
Yep, me too.
This is one of three.
The first of three.
The first of three. And don't forget, everybody, I get 2% if we get a movie.
Oh my god!
So share this as much as you can, because we need to get this in front of some, big wig, because I got to get that 2%.
And listen, guys, share this podcast, but not only that, like share her page as well.
Like,
I'm gonna put links on to anything that affiliates to the author that came in today, as well as a link to get her book once it releases. So don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff.
I need an autograph.
Oh yes, I want my book signed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When you guys go get your hard cop,
how long have you been practicing your autograph?
No, because you see, I have to.
Hey,
yeah. Listen, I'm really excited about it because my signature changed from when I originally thought that I was going to do it. Now there's a T in the middle, so I have to add that and everything like that. But I'm really excited. I got it pretty done. I look like a doctor.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I was the comparison.
Yeah.
We have an author on the show.
Yes, we do.
So we need the very next thing is like an astronaut.
Oh my gosh.
Next level. That's how high up it is.
We got to see if they really did go to space.
Yeah.
Bring her on.
Conspiracy theory. I'm gonna ask
another conspiracy theory podcast.
I would.
Yeah.
I would too.
I would love it.
We're gonna do. Awesome. We're gonna do. This is not the last of her.
This is not the last of her.
This is not. We've had such a good time.
Watch me be a regular.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
She about to be the host, bro.
They're gonna start writing. Get Raul off.
Get Raul off. Get him out.
Thank you guys for listening to the Black Box
Podcast.
Have a great night. Deuces. Peace.